Okay, today is Friday, August the 6th of 2021. I am just outside of New Orleans, a few miles southeast of New Orleans. I'm at the battlefield where the Battle of New Orleans took place back in January of 1815. This has been a really good stop. I've enjoyed visiting here. What you're looking at is you can see where they stacked up in kind of the hilly area. They stacked up the mud and then they used wood behind it. I'm not sure if, I don't think this is probably the original wood. They've probably had to replace it, but this is where they build up their defenses. There is a canal or a ditch right over here just on the other side of that tree that runs along this. This was a very good defense area. They had really good defenses set up with all different kinds of people from New Orleans coming out to defend the city. You pan out over there where all that growth is. That's where the British would have been charging from. Let me just pan a little bit more over here. I'm going to go out through a little road they have out there a little later on. And then you pan over, you can see a mansion that has been updated and rebuilt. Back in the day, Jackson did use that as his headquarters, getting ready for the battle. And then just beyond those trees over there is the Mississippi River. So the Americans had a very strong wall of defense set up right through here. And so let me pan back quickly through here. Very strong defense set up. That's where they had such few casualties. One of the reasons they had such few casualties. And they would have been backed up all along here from the river all the way down to the swamp area down where those trees are located. And then let me just pan just a little bit more over here to this side. Sample of the type of cannons that were available. And then they have a monument to the people who fought and defended. Just wanted to get that picture right there. The name Chalmey is named after some people who owned the land here in the 1800s. Alright, I followed the road out a little bit further out into the battlefield. It's all overgrown now with grass and shrubbery and that kind of stuff. In January, there probably wouldn't have been too much out there. Just wanted to pan across through there. Again, the defensive line went all the way down to the end of that row that I showed you. And then the defensive line went all the way back over to the river, which is just behind those trees. Just a little bit further along the road that goes around the battlefield. Just a little bit more of a perspective. I think I'm going to finish going around the battlefield road to help finish filming this this clip, and then I'm going to come back and maybe just take regular pictures of it. Okay, I'm looking back where I just came from. I'll do another quick pan out over the field. You've seen this quite a bit, so you're probably getting tired of it, but I'm going to go back over to this side. Up around that corner of trees, the defensive line would have been stretched out a little further. But as you can see here, there's a lot of trees and thickets right here. There's swampland out there. They couldn't have, the British as they attacked couldn't have really gone through there. It's just a mess. And so they had to come out here. The Americans were smartly able to defend and set up that line all the way from the river clear out to the swamp. Okay, to wrap up, I just came out through the battlefield road. You can hear the insects and all kinds of bugs chirping over there. The defensive line went all the way down to right there. This was an amazing stop. I'm really glad I came here. Great visitor center, friendly people, just a really neat thing to see. Such a turning point in our country. This battle ensured that America was here to stay, that the British could be beaten, and they weren't going to boss us around anymore.